Looking for a place to shine? Are you ready? Want Georgians' eyes on you? So let's go! Good Morning Georgia is here. Start your day the Georgia way. Want attention for your brand? Broadcast today only on Good Morning Georgia. Contact us today. Email us at info@thecommunicationsmd.com or call on 770-421-5598.
Tune in to Good Morning Georgia. Join hosts Audrey Bell-Kearney and Derrick J. Wilson every weekday at 9 a.m. for your daily dose of news, politics, business, and entertainment. From local updates to insights from affiliate partners across and beyond Georgia, we've got your mornings covered. Tune in to stay informed and entertained with Good Morning Georgia.
Good morning, Georgia. Good morning. Good morning. Look, I'm in here by myself. I'm trying to figure this out. But good morning, Georgia. How y'all doing today? My name is Derrick J. Wilson. I'm the host, one of the co-hosts of Good Morning Georgia. My co-host Audrey Bell-Kearney, she left me here by my lonesome today. So y'all bear with me as I try to figure it out. I mean, normally I have a jacket on. As you see, I'm running. I'm trying to get this thing together. But look, welcome. Today is Friday. We have made it. For some, if anyone's like me, had a long week. This week was long. Friday was this week has been a challenging week that had some ups and had some downs. That had some mental health challenges as far as burnout. But look, here we are. It's Friday, and I'm happy and I'm excited that we've made it to the end of the week. Looking forward to the weekend. And as we go into the weekend, let's talk about this weather for today. The highs, as always, the highs are in the 90s. Today, the high in Atlanta is 91. The high in Athens is 92. 93 up north in North Georgia around Rome. 95 in Columbus is always. Columbus seems like the hottest place all the time. Valdosta, 93. 89 in Savannah, or 90 in Savannah, 88 in Brunswick. Look, since I'm here by myself, I'm gonna need y'all to talk to me today. Put some comments in the comment section as we dive into today's headlines and topics. Look, talk to me so it won't seem like I'm talking to myself. And I've always told there's nothing wrong with talking to yourself as long as you don't answer yourself. And so don't have me out here answering myself looking some type of way. But as you guys are aware, our weather is being brought to you by Southern Elite Contracting. If anyone in the states of Georgia or Florida have experienced any storm-related damage, please, due to Hurricane Tropical Storm Debbie, please text STORM to 888-835-1386, and a representative from Southern Elite will be happy to reach out to you to discuss your issues, the issues that the damages you sustained from the storm, and also mindful that Southern Elite does more than just storm related damages. They also are a full general contractor. They are able to do your new builds, new construction. If you have some land and you want to build on that property, they're able to do that. And if you're remodeling, you like to do some remodeling, they're able to do that. So for anything other than the storm, text remodel to the same number, 888-835-1386. Again, a representative from Southern Elite will reach out to you. Now, jumping in today's headlines in Georgia, as you can see online, as it states that more than 100,000 people have applied, Georgia's residents have applied, but only 4,200 people in Georgia has been approved for the Pathway to Coverage program. So this is the program that Governor Kemp put into place to I guess offset the spread, because he refused to accept federal dollars to expand Medicaid. So this was his idea as the plan to help, expand Medicaid to get, because the state of Georgia is one of the highest states in the country with uninsured residents. So as you can see, 100,000 people applied, but only 4,200 people are in the program. So, that doesn't make sense. So in the past 6 months, the Georgia Pathways to Coverage Program, the first state managed Medicaid program to have work requirement in the United States. Well, and then so it says only gained 1,800 participants in 6 months. According to data shared on Channel 2 Action News by the Georgia Department of Health, Community Health, there are only 4,231 actively enrolled patients using the Georgia Pathway Insurance Program. It's safe to say that program is not addressing the need. As we all know, again, majority of the middle to low income residents of Georgia are either uninsured or underinsured due to the fact that the governor and his cabinet and his administration refused to accept federal dollars to expand Medicaid and Medicare throughout the state of Georgia. So this is their workaround. It's not working. For Georgians who qualify for pathways, single people need to make roughly $15,000 a year or less. Members of a family of 3 need to have a household income less than $26,000. A family of 3 need to have a household income of less than $26,000 to qualify for this insurance. How can a family of 3 survive off an income of $26,000? So that means most people aren't even qualified to even attempt to apply to get insurance through this program. And it's made like that by design. Because the Pathway Coverage Program is being tested for efficiency, it is being described by the state as a demonstration. So basically, they're not even, they're really not trying to get people. They just, this is a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test. This program has been around since 2023, so a whole year, since July 2023, and roughly 10% of the applicants have been approved to try the demonstration. It's not working. I'm interested to see how, now they got to go back to the drawing table because, again, as a governor or as a leader of an organization of the state that has people that's dependent on your decisions and the policies you make, I would think they will sit down and look at the numbers and have some more concern about the fact that a large percentage of his population is without health insurance. With the closing of hospitals in rural areas, we just went through a pandemic, and then that can segue into my next headline. Don't know if anyone is aware or heard of Mpox. That used to be called monkeypox, now they Mpox. Well, today, over the last 24 hours, the World Health Organization has declared Mpox outbreak a public health emergency of international concern. So again, we just got out of, we're still dealing with COVID. I have a coworker family member who's dealing with COVID, an elderly family member is dealing with COVID. So COVID is still around. It hasn't gone anywhere. But now we're cycling into another issue. Monkeypox, or now they're calling it Mpox, is running rapid in the Congo, the DR as they call it. It's the Democratic Republic of the Congo. But Sweden has just announced that they got their first confirmed case of Mpox within the last 24 hours. And like I say, the World Health Organization is sounding alarms. Hey, and it could be early, but a lot of the criticism during the COVID pandemic was, why did countries and the World Health Organization wait so long to put the world on notice of such a catastrophic disease or that was coming around. So now they're sounding alarm. Hey, this is out here. This is spreading. It's spreading in Africa rapidly right now. As most of the confirmed cases are in the Democratic Republic of Congo, but it's spreading in their region rapidly, tremendously. And now Sweden has just announced their first confirmed cases. And so for anyone traveling anywhere in the world, not just on the continent of Africa, but anywhere in the world, they need to be mindful of that. Now, so now some people may ask, well, what are the symptoms, or what do I need to look for when it comes down to mpox? Well, so just like most of our illnesses, the symptoms include a fever, but they also include headache, muscle ache, back pain, swollen lymph nodes, chills. I mean, you may think you have the flu because all that sounds like normal, flu, but again, exhaustion. But the one thing that stands out about mpox and any other pox is a rash-like look, that look like a pimple or blisters on your face, inside your mouth, on other parts of your bodies, like your hand, your feet, your chest, and other parts of your body. So if you are experiencing that or been around someone that experienced that, have them go get checked, go to the doctor. Please use caution. As with most pox, they are contagious. As you know, we are, most of us that's been around over at least 30 years have experienced or have heard of someone experiencing chicken pox. And so as we know, it can be contagious and it spreads. And so common procedures is always wash your hands, cover your mouth when you cough and sneeze, and just be mindful of those things. We're going to go into a little break. We're going to come back. Again, I'm here by myself today. So if you have, talk to me, give me some conversation, give me some comments, give me some likes. And as we navigate these waters of Good Morning Georgia, like I say, this is a new for me, but hey, we're going to check it out and I'll be back shortly.
Why do 70% of aspiring authors never publish their work? Because they don't have Bookpreneur. Whether you're dreaming of publishing your memoir, a children's book, or the next great novel, Bookpreneur is your go-to source. Our weekly newsletter and video show offer step-by-step guidance and insider tips to help you navigate the publishing world. Don't let your masterpiece stay hidden. Join the Bookpreneur community today and start turning pages into profit. Subscribe now at www.bookpreneur.com.
Welcome to Southern Elite Contracting. We are your one-stop contractor, serving the southeastern United States. We specialize in full insurance restoration and offer an array of general contracting services. We provide remodel and restorations for kitchens, bathrooms, roofing, hail damage, fire, water, and more. Contact us today and let us restore your property.
All right, and we are back again. Thank you for joining in today. Good morning, Georgia. I am the co-host, Derrick J. Wilson. My other co-host, Audrey Bell-Kearney, she's out today, so I'm holding it down by myself. If you would like say, help me out, give me some comments, give me some likes as we navigate these waters. Today is one of the hottest days in the country when it comes down to high school football. Friday night lights start today. Today, most schools throughout the country that have already started, their football season begins today. And with that, there comes a lot of excitement, but also over the course of the past year or so, that comes with some concerns from parents. Parents has voiced safety concerns as high school football season begins. These are parents all over the country for sure, but parents in the Columbus, Georgia area It says, as we eagerly count down to the kickoff of high school football, teams are excited to start the season, but some parents are voicing concerns about the safety of Friday Night Lights. As we know, kids can get too excited, and rivalries come into place, and fighting and things can happen, and so parents have voiced concerns, which rightfully so. We all been teens at some point or another in our life, whether you're a teen now watching, or you've just recently got out or whatever. Some of us are parents. I have a teenager that is in high school, and so I definitely understand the concerns regarding the safety, and particularly in Columbus. They had some incidents over a couple of years, and so both association on both sides of the river. So as you guys know, Columbus is on the border of Alabama, the state of Alabama, and so both concerns between Alabama and Georgia, Columbus and Phoenix City have voiced concerns. So the high school athletic associations in both states have mandatory security guidelines for football, and so make sure that you adhere to that. I know one of them is clear bags. They say the state has made it mandatory for us to talk to game management, game administration, and to make sure they have security. So the state has made it mandatory that they communicate with each school district and each athletic district association to make sure that they have adequate security. Law enforcement that escorts them in and out to where they need to go to get dressed, to get back to the parking lot, and just general crowd control altogether. Law enforcement will be present, so be mindful of that. If you act up or you act a fool at these games, you will be arrested. They have a zero tolerance policy going into place, because we want to make sure that we're going to these games and enjoying ourselves. We're encouraging these kids, these youth, to go out here and play, show team building, build confidence, and what have you. And we, as parents and friends and supporters, we need to behave in the stands. That can't be out here fighting in the stands, fighting in the parking lot, and things that have you. So definitely kudos to the athletic associations, the high school associations throughout the states, both Alabama and Georgia, especially Georgia, again, because football is number one, one of the top sports here in the state. And so as we move on to our next headline, if anyone is in real estate or looking to get into real estate, there are some new laws going into effect nationwide. We're going to have one of our members of the Greater Eastside Chamber of Commerce come on Monday to discuss this in more in depth, but it goes into effect tomorrow, so I want to talk about it. I want at least give a brief mention about it today, and then we'll have a more in-depth conversation about it next week when we have a professional that's in the industry to provide us some more details. But the law starting Saturday, August 17th, a new set of rules go into place for people looking to buy or sell homes nationwide. These changes will affect how people buy, sell, and sign contracts with realtors. But in Georgia, the effect will be more mental than physical, as they say. Talking to an agent in this article, it said that agents, they're going to have to reach out before and make sure to see what the seller is willing to pay the buyer brokerage. So I guess historically, the percentage of the transaction for the realtor is usually paid by the seller. But now I guess new laws and rules are coming into place that now makes that a little bit more negotiable now, who covers that. So I'm not going to dive in it too much because, like I said, we're going to have a representative coming out next week with more details to inform us of what's going on, how to move forward, how the change it is. How does it affect the buyer? How does it affect the seller? How does it affect the realtor and the brokerage? And so, I wanted to put that on people's radar that effective tomorrow, Saturday, nationwide, there are new real estate laws and rules that are going into effect. So please be mindful of that. As we continue to travel around Georgia, let's see what. I didn't say anything national. So on a national level, I saw some interesting things today. Some national election headlines. President Trump made a comment and said that the Presidential Civilian Award is better than top military honors because those recipients are dead or hit by bullets. We're just gonna leave that alone. But that's one of the headlines today that President Trump, stated at a rally. Vice President Harris, she's proposing up to 25, back to real estate, up to $25,000 in down payment support for first-time home buyers. I just recently purchased, not recently, 2 years ago, purchased a home, and being a first-time home buyer, there was a lot of challenges, a lot of ups and downs that my wife and I had to go through to get to the point where we actually crossed the finish line and closed on the property. But then once we got in there was a lot of things as homeowners that we wasn't even aware of. It was almost like on-the-job training. Like, oh wow, we didn't think about that. So, but I love it. I love the fact that we own a home that comes with land. We've got some property, and so I'm grateful for that. But Vice President Kamala Harris unveiled her economic policy proposals in Raleigh, North Carolina. She will do that today in North Carolina. It will include a proposal to provide up to $25,000 in down payment support for first-time homeowners. And I believe that'll be in the form of a grant. Many Americans work hard at their job, save, and pay their rent on time month to month, but they can't save enough after paying their rent and other bills for a down payment and building wealth. As Harris and Walt's plan starts to expand to supply an entry-level, the supply of entry-level homes. They will during their first term provide families who have paid their rent on time for 2 years and are buying a first home up to $25,000 in down payment assistance with more generous support for first-generation homeowners. So that's great news. There is a housing shortage, affordable housing shortage throughout the nation, the state of Georgia, and depending on the area. As you're aware, we had Commissioner Whiteley on from Chatham County, as he was saying that they area is experiencing affordable housing shortage. We as in Audrey and I, we live in Gwinnett County. It was also where the Metro Atlanta area period is experiencing a shortage in affordable housing. And so ideas and plans like this is great because, not everyone wants to be a renter all their life. I didn't. I wanted some home ownership and just the experience of seeing family members, my aunts and my uncle and my dad, and seeing them, my grandma, seeing them having home, owning homes over the course of my life always made me want to be one, aspired to be one. And so that's good. I love to hear that that's what's happening. Also, let's see what's going on. Anything more as far as in the state? We want to keep it local. Yeah. Well, as I look into finding more of today's headlines, or at least navigating as I'm trying to, do everything myself. Let's go to a break, and then when we come back, we'll discuss more on the local news that's going on in the area. I have some events. There are a lot of events throughout the state that's happening this weekend here in Georgia. So I will have those for you, and after these messages. And again, I'm new to this, so y'all bear with me. See you soon.
Did your business accept Visa or MasterCard anytime between January 1st, 2004 and January 24th, 2019? If so, then you may qualify to share in one of the largest class action settlement payouts in history, a staggering $6.1 billion. Visa Inc. and MasterCard Inc. agreed to settle this case and were ordered to repay merchant processing interchange fees overpaid by their customers. To be included, you must opt into the list of participating merchants by August 30th, 2024. You will not be included unless you officially opt in. No personal documents or statements are required. To apply, we need your business name and basic contact information. For more information and how to get your share of this $6.1 billion, text NOISE to 26786. Again, text NOISE to 26786. That's NOISE to 26786. Remember, the deadline is August 30th, 2024.
All right, I am back, and as promised, we're gonna jump into what to do this weekend in the state of Georgia. Out there in Blue Ridge, they having their rodeo at the fairground at the Kiwanis Rodeo. That starts today. That starts today, August 16th through the 17th. It's all day. It starts all day today and tomorrow. Friday, Saturday, it begins at 8 a.m. So the rodeo is already open. And the gates close at 6. No, I'm sorry. It opens at 6 p.m. and it ends at 8 p.m. The rodeo begins at 8 p.m. So the gates open this evening at 6 p.m. And the rodeo itself will begin at 8 p.m. So the Kiwanis Club of Blue Ridge and Mountain Valley Motors are the sponsors of the Kiwanis Club of Blue Ridge 28th Annual Championship Rodeo. I'm from Texas, and I'm from Houston, and Houston, I believe, has the largest livestock and rodeo show in the South. And when I tell you I love me some rodeo, we might have to make our way to Blue Ridge to experience some rodeo. Friday Night Drift. Friday Night Drift is every Friday. And it's basically drag racing, legal drag racing. Caffeine and Octane Lanier Raceway is in Brazelton, Georgia. You should check it out every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Go check out some legal street racing. Also, what's happening throughout the state in Macon, starting today. From August 16th through Sunday, August 18th, the Macon Film Festival. Macon Film Festival, check that out. That's happening today at the Cox Capitol Theater. Surrounded by a rich musical and Southern culture, the Macon Film Festival celebrates independent films while promoting filmmaking for entertainment, inspiration, education, and economic development. The festival features film screenings, celebrity guests, special screenings, and workshops throughout the weekend. So to learn more about that, visit the website for Cox Capitol Theater, and they will be able to guide you to the appropriate organization that's handling that. But it's happening at Cox Capitol Theater. Many cities, counties throughout the state are hosting farmers markets this weekend. One in particular is Forsyth City, not county. Forsyth City is hosting their farmers market at the Forsyth City Hall, as well as I seen Brazelton is hosting a farmers market as well. So please, check those out. as we continue to go down the list of things, it's a lot, like I said, it's a lot happening this weekend. Georgia Mountain Fair, and don't judge me for butchering this. I'm about to tear it up. I'm going to do my best. At Hiawassee in Hiawassee, Georgia, the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds is happening. And starting today at 10 a.m. Is August 16th through August 20th. So look forward to the 73rd annual Georgia Mountain Fair, held at the historic Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds this summer. Thousands of visitors from across the region have experienced the excitement and nostalgia that this event has offered, with first-class musical performances, arts and crafts, fun carnival rides, unique attractions, and a glimpse into North Georgia's rich history and culture. The fair provides something for every member of the family. So again, that is at the Georgia Mountain Fair, and that's going on from August 16th through August 20th. And so as we continue to go down, I mean, it's just so much I don't want to make sure I miss any of the highlights. If you're into reptiles, which I am, my wife tell you, when we went to Florida, we got on the swamp boat, or went to New Orleans as well. So New Orleans was a swamp boat, and Florida was the Everglades. But I love going out there, looking at the crocodiles and alligators. Love going to the zoo and things like that, looking at the snakes. Well, if you are into that, they having a reptile rendezvous August 23rd. So it's every Friday. So it says today, August 16th, from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. So I guess it's for an hour. Red Top Mountain State Park in Atwood, Georgia. It say, join us Friday for some reptile education. Come say hi and meet our box turtle, Mr. T, I like that, and Scooter, and our king snake and rat snake, King Henry, and Grandolph the Great. So if you're into that, check out the rendezvous at the conference room inside the visitor center. So go check that out. That's, again, if you're into that, that's fun. Black Rock Mountain State Park has learn about the lizards this weekend. So check that out. That should be fun. Archery is a Olympic sport, and we just wrapped up Summer Olympics. So if you want to learn how to do that, Red Top Mountain Park also is having archery for beginners. So check that out. That's in Acworth as well. Now let's see what we got anything going on in South Georgia. Seems like everything is happening in the north. Also in Magnolia State Park, they have an archery. So look, if you want to go into archery, they have all the opportunities for you to learn it and practice. Say, look, you got 3 years to, because the Olympics is in 4. So I'm assuming you got at least 3 years to get Olympic ready. So then you can start going out there and getting qualified, so you can be prepared for the Olympics and bring that gold to America, but also, represent the state of Georgia, because we're proud of our state, for the most part. We're proud of our state. So down there in Griffin, they having the Irish City Concert series in markets that's starting tomorrow. And it's Park at the 6. And let me see who's going to be there tomorrow. Tomorrow, there, it says concert series. Shop local vendors while enjoying live music and delicious food. I have a good friend of mine that's from Griffin, and I hear that they can really cook down there. The food is great down there in Griffin, Georgia. So if you have time, you're looking for something to do, some food, go check out the concert series and down there. They got stock car racing in Woodstock. I mean, it's so much going on. This is a busy weekend. It must be I guess as we wrap up, the summer, they trying to get it out. The Zoo of Georgia, the Zoo of Atlanta, Zoo Atlanta have a lot of activities this weekend. As always, they keep you busy. the comedy club Ringwall. They have some events going on this weekend. So, like I said, there's a lot going on. Forgive me if I miss your part of the state. But look, if you got something going on this weekend, or you have an event that's coming up and you want us to talk about it, send us an email. Put it on our social media, and we'll talk about it. We'll announce it. We're always looking for community events. One event that's coming August 31st is the second annual Labor Day Pop-Up Festival that's hosted by the Greater Eastside Chamber of Commerce and the Greater Eastside Alliance in Lawrenceville at Alexander Park. It was such a success last year that they brought it back again this year. They're bringing it back again this year. If you know anything about Alexander Park, that is a beautiful park, but it's also one of the busiest parks on that side of the county. It's so many people. That is one of like I say, the most busiest park. People are there every day, all day, working out. Kids are playing on the playgrounds. There will be some bounce houses there. We're gonna have some DJs there. Well, a DJ is gonna be there. There's gonna be food trucks. There's gonna be vendors. Look, this is a family fun event. It's coined as the kickoff to the festival season. As we know, going into September after Labor Day, September, October is the festival season, and so the plan is to have this last hoorah of the summer before we go into the fall and into the festival season. So again, that's the second annual Labor Day Pop-Up Festival hosted by the Greater Eastside Chamber of Commerce and the Greater Eastside Alliance. And it's August 31st at Alexander Park in Lawrenceville from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. The vendor registration is closed. We do have some, we had a couple of last minute stragglers coming in that has reached out, but as of today is the last day, the absolute last day for any vendors if they're interested to sign up. And so go to mygecc.org and click on the event page to find more about signing up for that. That's mygecc.org. All right, so that's it on the event. Now, I thought it would be some people talking to me. I see people watching me, but ain't nobody talking to me. Talk to me now. Give me some. Help me out, because normally I'm having conversation with Audrey, and so this doesn't seem so one-sided. I don't see how she was able to do this for 6 years by herself, but she did it. She's great. I've never done this before, so help me out. Help me make it, because again, we want to make sure that we are uplifting people in the community. We're talking business. That's, if you want to advertise, if you want your business advertised on our show, reach out to our media partner, MD Communications. They'll be able to assist you with the information that's needed to have your commercial advertised. I mean, look, we broadcast Monday through Friday to well over 50 to 60,000 people between the social medias accounts that we are connected to on YouTube. You follow us on YouTube, please subscribe. You follow us on Facebook, please, and make sure you like and share. And like I say, we will get your information out throughout our networks in the state of Georgia. And we have people watching and listening all over the country, all over the world. We have contacts in Liberia, Ghana. So look, good morning, Georgia. This is the only beginning. I think this is our second full week. We just wrapped it up. And this is only the beginning. I like I told Audrey, I see us being in a TV studio at a newsroom desk. And if you ever been into a news studio, they fancy now. They got the cameras now that glide across the floor and everything to get different angles. I guess they still have a green screen for the weather, but now they fancy. They got touch screen TVs, for the weather. So, and now you got weathermen dancing and on TikTok and all that. I might get out there and do a TikTok or two, so who knows? But look, I know I'm going through these commercials pretty quick, but look, we about to go to another commercial as I Probably gonna wrap this up. Probably won't be on too much longer as it's a challenge. So I'm not afraid for a challenge. I'm just also not afraid to put it out there and say, yeah, it's a challenge. But look, good morning, Georgia. We'll be back.
In a world where business and sustainability intersect, the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce, or GWC, stands as a beacon of empowerment and innovation. Our mission: to empower women in business while fostering a culture of sustainability within our community. We're not just about business growth. We're about eco-friendly practices, about encouraging a healthier, more sustainable future for all. Through innovative tools, equipment, and education, we're supporting the success of women entrepreneurs and promoting a greener tomorrow. Our vision stretches beyond the present. We see a future where GWC is a leading force in the promotion of women's entrepreneurship and environmental stewardship. A vibrant community where women in business thrive alongside a commitment to sustainability. We're making the Gwinnett region a model for inclusive economic growth and ecological balance. We are the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce, where business meets sustainability. Join us in shaping the future.
MD Communications Group, a complete networking hub. Trend technologies to your way. Struggling with your network provider? Bad internet, television, and mobile phone services? Let's resolve this together with MD Communications Networking Hub. Slow internet, bad television, bad cell phones, services, and want to save more? Choose us. What makes us unique? Economical deals, distant coverage, best rate, fastest speed and bandwidth, maximum channel options, clear signal coverage. Stay stress-free. Try our best residential and commercial high-speed internet, television, and mobile phone services. Let us manage your stress. Contact us today. Visit our website, thecommunicationsmd.com, or call on 770-421-5598.
Hey there, creative souls. Are you ready to unlock your full potential and join a community that truly gets you? Welcome to the Indie Creative Collective. Imagine a vibrant space where podcasters, musicians, video creators, writers, filmmakers, and so many more come together. This isn't just any group, it's a free, membership-based collective that meets monthly, offering a treasure trove of opportunities for collaboration and exchange. Here, passion is the driving force. Every member is deeply committed to their craft and keen on monetizing their skills. Picture this. Each gathering is a stage where you can present your current projects, showcase your ongoing work, get constructive feedback, and elevate your art to new heights. But that's not all. These meetings are a goldmine of industry insights. We share what trends are making waves and which practices to steer clear of. This open exchange ensures that you're always in the loop with the latest knowledge and best practices in your field. The Indie Creative Collective is more than just a network. It's a breeding ground for innovation, a support system for creatives striving to make a living from their art, and a hub for like-minded individuals to connect and create together. Whether you're an established creative or just starting out, this collective is the perfect place to find inspiration, enhance your skills, and connect with fellow creatives committed to turning their artistic endeavors into profitable ventures. So what are you waiting for? Join the Indie Creative Collective today and embark on a journey of creativity, collaboration, and success. Stay creative, my friends.
All right, and we're back. Stay creative, my friends, as the advertised ended. So, look, I'm always looking for some good happy news, happy stories. So, out of Columbus, Georgia, so Sheriff Countryman and the Muscogee County Sheriff Office has rallied around their 4-year-old friend Armand, who is battling terminal brain cancer. Upon learning that Armand wasn't feeling well and running low on his favorite snack, the MCSO sprang into action. Officers went on a shopping spree purchasing all of Amon's favorite treats, including a McDonald's Happy Meal. Sheriff Countryman added that the team recently learned Amon has never experienced the magic of a movie theater. Determined to change this, Countryman said they partnered with the local AMC theaters and the Sheriff Advisory Committee and a Sheriff Advisory Committee member, Ms. Wanda, to give Amon a memorable movie outing this weekend. Sheriff Countryman said, "We are so excited to take our little buddy to the movies in style and can't wait to show what we've got planned." Amon is part of the, so the sheriff is saying that Amon is part of the sheriff department's family. I wish I can show y'all the pictures, but yeah, the sheriff department out there, they filled up 2 baskets, the whole trunk load worth of items for that family. And as you hear that they're making arrangements to take him to his first movie experience. 4-year-old with terminal cancer, that's sad. He just, cancer is sad all the way around, but for a little kid to experience something of that nature, we just, my heart goes out to him. We got some birthdays today. We got a couple of birthdays around Columbus area. We have a 105-year-old to Mr. Kelly. Today was his birthday was on the 14th, so his day was 2 days ago. He turned 105 years old. Lives right here in the state of Georgia. Look at that. I wonder how many centenarians we have here in the state of Georgia. So kudos to you, Mr. Robert Kelly Sr. And looking at his picture, he is a World War II veteran. So thank you for your service. And again, congratulations to 105 years old. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. I've never met anyone 105. The oldest I've met was at least 94, 95. But going into, we have a 90-year-old Miss May Emma Vines. Happy birthday to you. Her birthday was this past week as well. She just turned 90. So happy birthday to you. As I get ready to wrap up, because I'm not going to try to stretch this past, long. I'm not going to try to stretch this to 10:30. But look, so as I wrap up, I want to leave you with some little inspiration. Good morning, Georgia. As you step into the day, remember that every sunshine brings new opportunities. Embrace the day with courage. Pursue your dreams with passion, and let your light shine brightly. You got this. Let's make today amazing. Good morning, Georgia. I'm Derrick J. Wilson, and you guys have a great weekend.